Hey everybody, Sean, Train with Sean. Here are the videos for our April Fitness Challenge. I'm just going to make a video for each day. What I'm going to do is just go over the basic exercises and then add some modifications. If there's anything that you feel like you can't do, whether it be upper body or lower body injuries, anything, let me know and I'll definitely give you some other movements. And as far as the challenge goes, so the whole point of this month is to push yourself against the clock. With a lot of my clients, I typically do fit test every few weeks because this is really fun as far as seeing your progression. Week one you may be able to hammer out a certain amount of reps of push-ups, and then the next week you do the exact same test. I kid you not, I can't think of too many clients that didn't progress and beat their previous week's score. So I'm excited to just hear all of your basically the progression you all go through this month of transformation. It's going to be fun. I love doing anything when it has to do with racing against that clock and trying to beat myself, my previous score. So for Monday's exercises, the first exercise is called plank to push-up. So this one's working your core really heavy. I'm a huge advocate of working the core. If you have a strong core, you're going to be able to increase your upper body and lower body strength faster. So as far as the plank to push-up goes, I'll do it from this angle. So with this, you basically, when you get in this position, you want to make sure, you want to pretend you have a glass of water on your lower back. So as you're doing this movement, you don't want to do any, basically you don't want any hip movement. You want to just keep almost like you're doing plank. There's going to be a little movement obviously going from plank to push-up position, but just pretend you're balancing that glass of water on your hips. So you're going to be right here in plank position. You want to spread your legs out wide. So this is how plank to push-up goes. You're going to go from plank up to push-up, and then back down to plank. So that's one. So plank, high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank. And notice how my hips aren't moving. So focus on keeping those hips still. Push your belly button up towards your spine, so don't let your lower back arch as you're doing this, especially as you're going for time. Don't sacrifice form, but go as hard as you can. As far as modifications, if you can't stay up on your toes, go down to your knees, do the same movement. So right here on your knees, a little different movement, but that's what you're going for. Really good core exercise. Again, if you have any questions, hit me up on the group. Love to help you with that. The next exercise, these are called alternating lunge jumps. So different levels. You can do this holding weights. I know a lot of you have your vest. Get kettlebells, whether you're working out at the gym or home. I challenge you as the weeks go on, add resistance. It's not going to hurt, it's just going to make you stronger. So alternating lunge jumps, you're just going to be in a lunge position. And you're just going to go down, try to get good 90-degree angles. The back knee's barely going to touch the ground, and then you're just going to jump and switch. Okay? Now for those of you that have a hard time with the jumps, you can just do a lunge. You're just going to do these as fast as you can. Switch. I'm just counting out how many lunges you do each leg. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, tracking this is important. I know we're working on the tracking sheet, but as you're racing against the clock, make sure you're keeping track of your reps, each thing you're doing, so you can write that down. And then the last exercise for Monday is burpees. Those are definitely not a stranger to us for those who just finished the March Madness Challenge. Burpees though, just to go over it really briefly. So this is another just total body exercise. If you're doing it right, getting upper body, lower body, and core benefits. But you're just going to be right here. So you're just going to go take your arms straight down to the ground, keep those legs back. And I know for all of you who just did the March Madness Challenge, you should be able to rip these out, a lot of these, especially your first fit test. Looks like next Monday. For those who struggle with the burpees, so there's some things you can do. If you're at the gym, I recommend If you have the big medicine balls, use those. If you're at home, you can use a chair. Anything where if you might be feeling a little pain in your lower back, what you want to do is just raise. Basically, you don't want to go all the way down the ground. So get a ball, get a chair if you're at home. Just do this right here. Put your arms right here, kick your legs back, go up. So by doing that, you're not going to feel that strain in your lower back. If you want to make it challenging, really you're going against the clock. You're going for reps. So burpees, you really have nothing to add except speed and just brute, just strength and going as hard as you can. Again, if you have questions as far as the Monday exercises, let me know. I really want to see some progression over the month. And this is all about you, beating you each week with this test. So I'm super excited to see everybody's progression again. And just again, hit me up if you have questions. Email me if you have any personal questions. You can email me at trainwithseanw@gmail.com.